Welcome, it's Deronda. Today I'm showing you how to make these bite-sized cinnamon rolls. Fast, easy to make, yet they're absolutely adorable and delicious. The ingredients you're going to need are 1/2 cup of chopped pecans, and I have 1/4 of a cup of chopped pecans and 1/4 of a cup of chopped walnuts here because I ran out of my pecans. 1/4 of a cup of cubed butter, 1/4 of a cup of lightly packed brown sugar, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon, 2 tablespoons of light corn syrup, and 2 teaspoons of white granulated sugar. And you're going to need an 8-inch cake pan. Now I've lightly greased this with a little bit of butter. We're going to add the pecans and of course walnuts in my case. You can use all walnuts or all pecans, whatever you like. And I've got my oven preheating to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and this is going to go in the oven for the next 2 minutes. 2 minutes are up. This goes back in the oven for an additional 2 minutes. This is what your butternut mixture is going to look like after an additional 2 minutes. It's really bubbly and you can smell the oils being released from the walnuts. Now to this I'm adding a teaspoon of our 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. I'm going to add in the white Karo syrup. Just make sure you get it all out of there. Woo, that cinnamon smells yummy. And of course we're going to add in that brown sugar. And we're going to give this a lovely little tossing. And we're going to work the sugar in with the nuts. Looky there at those nuts and brown sugars and syrup, and oh my, yummy, it smells so delicious. And we can set this off to the side. Next you're going to need your roll of crescent rolls, and today I'm using the dough sheet. If you want to use the crescent rolls, you may. Roll this out into a lovely big square, and to our granulated sugar we're going to use the rest of that cinnamon. We're going to put the two together and we're going to give it a lovely little stirring until we get that cinnamon really well incorporated with the sugar. And now we're just going to generously sprinkle the top of our dough here. And you can be pretty generous with it. All right. Now, once it's looking like this, what I like to do is I like to cut it into fourths. So we're going to cut this way, then we're going to cut this way, and then we'll cut this way. And it doesn't matter if it's going to be perfect or not. The short side, we're just going to start rolling it up. You can roll it up pretty tightly, just like that. Then we'll do this side. Pinch the edges together just a little bit. Cut these into 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're just going to go ahead and put them in here where they're not touching. You're not going to want them touching each other. You get the picture. Once you get your cinnamon and your sugar dough swirls arranged on top of this nut mixture, this goes back in the 375 degree oven for the next 14 to 16 minutes. And look how beautiful that is. Oh my gosh, and if you could be here and smell how fantastic it is. Off to the oven. The rolls have finished baking. You can even hear them sizzling. Now the important thing about this is you need to invert them on a plate very quickly after you take them out of the oven. And looky there. Oh yeah. You may have a little extra in your pan, and we'll just go ahead and scoop that right onto there. You talking about fantastic at breakfast or brunch. Just look at those babies. Oh yeah. Looky there. I think I can give it a little bit of try. Still a little warm. But looky there. Those little layers. Oh yeah. Perfect little single bites of lovely little nutty cinnamon rolls. They are fantastic. Leave me a comment, give me thumbs up, share the video, and I'll catch y'all next time.